Friday, May 17th, 2024.
Hey guys, it's Tim.
And Miranda.
And welcome back to the SciTech News. Now it's time for your, you guessed it, regularly scheduled announcements.
Juniors and members of BSU, we hope you enjoyed the meeting with Mr. Leon Ford recently and hearing his story. If you are interested in reading his narrative, stop by room 115 and sign out his book, An Unspeakable Hope from Mrs. Moore. Books need to be returned by the end of the school year.
What a great book. All 9th to 11th grade high school students interested in playing football, soccer, cross country, golf, girls tennis, and girls volleyball this fall will need a new sports physical for the 24 to 25 season. If you would like to receive a physical at school, forms can be picked up from Mr. Chavez at room 122 or the gym. Forms must be completed by a parent or guardian and returned to Mr. Chavez by May 28th. Space is limited. SciTech will be giving physicals on May 30th. If you prefer to go to the doctor or MedExpress, forms must be returned to Mr. Chavez before the start of the preseason. August 12th. Sports physical packets can no longer be turned into the coaching staff or the athletic trainer. Forms can be scanned or pictures of each page sent to Mr. Chavez at you know what, here. I'm not saying all that. Here you go.
The BSU will be hosting a block party in the SciTech parking lot from 4 to 7 p.m. on May 31st. Outside guests are permitted. Tickets are $5 and will be sold in Ms. Hoffman's room.
Now it's time for our weather report, which is of course always 100% accurate. Today is looking like a high of 77 and a low of 63. Today is supposed to be rainy with a 70% chance of rain. I love rain. That's it for our weather report.
For today's lunch, look forward to a pizza with zesty chickpea salad and 100% juice slushy.
To recap today's interlude, book,
sports,
block party,
follow our Linkgram,
visit our link tree,
follow our Instagram,
and happy May.
Finally, we have our quote of the day. Never give up. If you give up, you will not win the war between win and lose, but if you win, you will win the war.
On a more serious note, we on the news would like to apologize for the quote of the day on Wednesday, May 8th. This quote was uncalled for and should not have been aired on the news.
Quotes of the day are meant to be fun little addition to the news and are usually presented without context. However, it is clear to us that this quote should have never been posted on the news in the first place.
We would like to take a moment to explain the context of this quote in order to clear Mr. Miller's name.
The quote is only a snippet of the full statement made by Mr. Miller. Again, the phrase was not used in a derogatory manner and was a short snippet of what was said while correcting a student's behavior. It was submitted to the news as a quote for the quote of the day. On May 8th, 2024, it aired, without context, making it come off as homophobia.
We apologize for airing this quote. With the context, it seemed like it would be a funny quote, but we now realize that there is no way that the context could have been conveyed in the short format. Without looking at the quote through a different lens, we added it to the script and let it be published, and that was plain wrong.
There is no excuse. Including the quote was a big mistake, and we at the SciTech News do genuinely apologize. We on the SciTech News do not condone homophobia or any type of hate towards any group of people. We do our best to make sure that the SciTech News and SciTech is a safe space for LGBTQIA students and staff to express their true selves.
We are so sorry to any students we have hurt with this. We would like to make it known that any homophobia or hate speech at all is not tolerated at any level, and a quote of that manner does not belong on the news nor deserve to be published.
FNF is a safe space for LGBT plus students, and we hope that this quote does not damage your opinion of the teacher and this class. This type of rhetoric is harmful and does not align with the beliefs of SciTech, the news, and most importantly, FNF, along with Mr. Miller.
Once again, we would like to apologize for this great oversight, express our regret for the situation, and ask for forgiveness. We are so sorry to anyone who was harmed by this. If you are a student and are facing issues of discrimination, you can talk to any teacher and they can help you.
In both the high school and middle school, we have GSAs, which are safe spaces students can join if they need support or want to support LGBT students. Here's a list of resources for LGBT students who are struggling. These can also be found on the third floor in a pink folder. They will also be linked in the description.